see my dog? No, he won't let me scoop you up. I got you. Hold on. Come on. Whoa, okay. Fine, Shinji. What do you want? That you decide to want attention in the middle of a video. You want to go out again? Hi, I'm Rose. Welcome to my kitchen. The first thing I'm going to address is why there are stickers on my face. Because I know you can you even see them? I know you probably can't even see them, but I know that some people are gonna point them out and be like, why do you have stickers on your face? See, I have bad acne. I had McDonald's 3 days ago, and I was like, this whole food affecting your acne thing, it's all a myth. Well, guess what? Guess what, guys? I got 5 zits, and it's probably because I'm stressed too, because I'm going back to school. But today is a momentous occasion because we're making tea, but not just any tea. We're making Majima Tea. So, I made a Majima Tea blend on Adagio teas. Been super into tea lately. I've always been into tea. But recently, really recently, I've gotten into gongfu tea brewing methods, and every way that we learned how to make tea is a lie, but I'm still stuck in the Western stuff because my tea set hasn't come yet, and it's just a whole big thing. You know, when you hyper-fixate on something, that's what I'm doing right now. But, I'm hyper-fixated on tea, but that doesn't mean that I'm not hyper-fixated on Yakuza anymore. So I, of course, had to make a fandom blend for Majima. I wish I could read you the description, but I'm using my phone to film. I'm going to... Do you hear the goddamn cicadas outside? It's summer. Got my hat on backwards and I'm ready to fucking party. Let's put on a kettle. This is my cute little tea kettle. Look at the flowers on the handle. I love this little thing. Look at her. Comment down below what I should name my tea kettle. Now we're not going to brew this at a full temperature of boiling water because let me tell you why. You shouldn't do that. You're going to scald the tea leaves. Instead of leaving a small amount of leaves to steep for a longer amount of time, I usually use more leaves. I usually use more leaves with a shorter amount of time. And this is supposed to make 5 cups. I might end up using half of this container today or the whole thing. But that's okay because if it's good, then I'll buy a huge thing of it. This is really just to sample it so I know if I can put this out to the masses or not. Does this tea do Majima justice? I will be right back when I have all of my tea stuff out. I'm going to use this lovely teapot that is actually not that good for brewing tea in the way that I brew my tea because the leaves get stuck in the spout and it's not fun. But it turns into a little tea set that is tea for one, and I think that that is absolutely adorable. I think I got this at my cousin's wedding. I fucking hated that wedding. I'm hearing the water get a bit angry, so I'm going to start to put my tea... Where's my tea strainer? I need to use a tea strainer. There we go. There. This is what... Oh, this is what the tea looks like inside the little tin. Trying to get to my spoons, but my tripod is in front of my drawers. Got all sorts of stuff in it. Oh my gosh, a cacao nib fell out. I ate it. Okay, the water's angry now, so I have to wait for it to cool. Alright, now we're doing a tea rinse. Watch me stick chopsticks into this fucking teapot to try and get the little bits out from inside the fucking spout that gets stuck. Okay. According to big Chinese scholar dudes, you give your tea rinse to your enemies, and then you give the first brew to your wife, and then you leave the second brew for yourself. The teas can be brewed multiple times. This is a nice color. But unfortunately, dudes who were Chinese tea scholars were pretty misogynistic. So, it is said that the second brew is always the best one. So I'm kind of like, give the fucking second brew to your wives, you fucking cowards. I'm saying fuck a lot in this video, and if you have a problem with that, maybe you should fuck off. Because this is a video about Majima tea, and if we didn't have the word fuck in it, what kind of a fucking video would it be? Anyway, what I say is give the tea rinse to your enemies. Oh my god, we're spilling it everywhere. This doesn't fit in there. I'm ruining everything. I'm just gonna use a floss pick. You good? You fucking Gouda? Give the tea rinse to your enemies. Give your first brew to yourself, and then give the second one to your wives, you fucking cowards. This teapot's not good. This is the importance of having a good quality teapot, kids. And I know you guys are like, use a diffuser or an infuser or whatever the fuck they're called. Wrong. It does not leave the leaves enough room to expand. And if you think I'm being too meticulous with my tea, then you should taste my tea, because my tea is really good. Okay, now we have a cup. And we're gonna drink it. When you have a teapot, if it's a good teapot, then the top will sort of stick to it and not do what my teapot is doing. Like if you get one made out of good Chinese clay, like some Yixing clay teapots. I'm getting carried away. Like you guys probably have no idea what I'm saying and you're just here because I have tea with Majima on it. Then it'll kind of stick to the top. So if you're looking to invest in a little teapot to brew your tea with, make sure that the top sticks on and that it has good suction. Or look into gaiwans. They look like this, and like just there's just a whole world of tea out there. I can't tell you about it in one video about Majima tea, but I'm just saying. So I specifically made this tea low in caffeine because I have anxiety. I have anxiety and I'm also very small. So a lot of caffeine in a tea makes me all jittery, and I know that does that to a lot of people also. And I picked a very delicate white tea because Majima is delicate on the inside. I made it fruity because he's fruity. And I added cacao nibs because I have a self-indulgent fanfiction where Majima really likes chocolate tea. I'm gonna go and get my teacup because it's in the kitchen cooling down right now. It has a really pretty color. If you can see that. I'm trying not to tilt it too much. It makes me happy. Yeah, this is fruity. I don't really taste the cacao nibs too much, but it adds to it adds something. I know it's there. You know, despite being kind of a tea snob, I don't really have too many sensitive taste buds. Like, if you asked me to tell smells apart and things, and I'd probably be like, I don't know, man. I guess I might be better at it than other people because I used to study aromatherapy a lot. That's a whole other hyperfixation. I think that this is definitely a very palatable tea. This is something you would serve to your friends who like don't like tea. I think that even if you steep it with like Western brewing methods, which is like kind of half of what I do, I kind of have this weird method that's like half gongfu, half Western brewing methods, because I have a lot of Western teapots that I just collect because I think they're pretty, and then they end up not being that good for brewing tea because the bits of tea get stuck in the spout, as you saw when I was spilling everything everywhere. But this is something, if you don't like tea and you like Majima, try my Majima tea. Maybe it'll make you like tea. It's fruity and it tastes like, this would be really good iced. Maybe when I get the big old pack, which I'm definitely going to do because this is my tea and this is my baby, and I designed the packaging. And oh, okay, so the artist that did this packaging is Ink Dash Art on Tumblr, and they don't usually do Yakuza stuff. It's just that when we were in the Discord server. So how the art for this tea came to be was I went on the Literally Hell Discord and I was like, hey, does anyone want to just pump out a drawing of Majima with tea, which is something I wouldn't normally do. I would usually like ask someone for a commission, like, and pay them. But I was just wondering if anyone wanted to do like a little doodle because I wanted to finish the tea blend that night and order it. My friend pumped out this beautiful boy, and then I put him on the tea box, and he's my cell phone wallpaper. He's my everything. I love him. This tea, was a success. A very good success. I'm glad. Maybe, maybe I'm good at something. Maybe I'm good at picking out teas to go with other teas. Blending, that's the word. I guess that this video is over. Bottom line, would Majima like this tea? Probably. I'll see you guys in the next video. ダメだね、ダメよ、ダメなのよ。あんたが好きで好きすぎて、どれだけ強いお酒でも歪まない思い出が